Cowboys leave no stone unturned. They bring in Kendall Sheffield. Hey, I get it. He signed to the practice squad. But before you guys crucify the man, he's a 4-3-4 guy. He was a guy that was drafted by Dan Quinn and his administration when Dan Quinn was at the Atlanta Falcons. And about a year and a half of his career, Dan Quinn got fired and Sheffield development went out the window. And he's been bounced to, I believe, the Texans, and now he's over here to the Cowboys. Now, it takes 3 years to properly grade a draft pick. Now, he was in the 4th round. He's not this big, tall, rangy type of corner. Now, he got range, but he's not tall. He's like 5'10" and a half. He, like I said, he's a 4-3-4 guy. He got speed. He got range. He can come down and field. There are some things as far as some of his reading ability on the field, on the outside corner, that he struggled with. So that's why they kicked him inside as the slot or nickel corner. I would tell you guys this. Give this man a chance to earn his grain of salt. Yes, he got to start all the way down at the bottom and work his way up. That's the great way of it. Competition, iron sharpen iron, steel sharpen steel. You guys know how this goes. And just to contextualize everything, somebody on this Cowboys team that they are really not all the way in on. And of course, I get it. Jourdan Lewis, he's hurt. He's out for the rest of the season. And we have guys on the back end of the roster that could stand tall. Nevertheless, I truly believe that Dan Quinn banged the table and said, hey, I drafted this kid in 2019 and I didn't get a chance to develop him or to put him into my particular system. Give me the opportunity to bring him over here in Cowboys land and let me show you what this kid can bring to the table. Now, if you are a big Ohio State fan, you know all about Kendall, right? You know that he's the fastest guy, especially in the 60-yard dash in that particular school history. So there's a lot of things to really look into. Special teams, hey, he can play that. His first forced fumble was on a special team play. So I look at multiple things of what he can bring to the table and the Cowboys. If it's on the defensive side of the coin, and it's literally Dan Quinn and his people putting their hands on these guys, trust and believe they see something out of these guys. And truly, I think that this is a great opportunity. I just hope that he's prepared for it. I'll always say this: better to be prepared for an opportunity and not have one than to have the opportunity and not be prepared. And I hope that he's ready for this occasion, right, of playing in the silver and blue for the Dallas Cowboys on the defensive side of the coin. The Dallas Cowboys defense with Dan Quinn, all we can do is sit back and just cross our arms and say, man, this dude, or fold our arms and say, man, this dude is doing the right thing about this defense, and I can't wait to see his plans with Kendall Sheffield. Now, special teams are special teams. Why not? And speed is speed. That's one thing that God blessed this kid with their 4-3-4 speed. So I can't wait to see how this will all work its way out. And like I said, if you look back at his tape at Ohio, you see that he's a hip-to-hip guy. You see that he's a coverage guy. He can blanket wide receivers and things like that. So I can't wait to see him out there on the field. Shout out to the Cowboys for bringing him in. And let's see how the rest of this plan will develop down the line. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. DC for life. Let's get it.